A tale of survival and foolery, the tragic elegance of the panda. There is a creature both majestic and ridiculous, a bear that defies its own ancestry, a beast that treads the edge of extinction with clumsy grace, in the whispering bamboo forests of China, where the wind sings old songs through emerald leaves. The most perplexing conundrum in nature, the gigantic panda in its monochromatic splendor, is evidence of the unanticipated creativity of evolution. A carnivore who didn't remember to hunt. The panda's forebears were formerly powerful carnivores that roamed the wide and wild wilderness, armed with their relatives' razor-sharp teeth and claws. They were made for hunting, tearing flesh, and eating the abundant produce of the earth. However, at some point in their convoluted journey, the giant bear abandoned its need for blood and embraced the fragile embrace of bamboo. The panda's fate was sealed by this decision, or possibly by a natural accident, in ways that were both terrible and amazing. The lifeblood of a creature still clad in a predator's body was bamboo, a plant so lacking in nourishment. The panda was confined to a life of constant consuming since its stomach was not prepared for the job, and its teeth were sharpened for a long-forgotten diet. They consume these green stalks for 12 hours every day, forcing leaf after leaf into a mouth that is still formed for a meal it no longer desires. However, nature's cruelty doesn't stop there. Cyanide, a silent killer concealed in their sole food supply, is also present in the very thing that keeps them alive. Under such a diet, the majority of organisms would weaken, wither, and die. However, the panda, which has always defied logic, has a secret ally in its gut, a bacterium that consumes the poison before it can take its slow victim. These gentle giants are protected from the poison of their own food by an unsaid and ancient silent cooperation, an extinction dance. But their delicate puzzle is made up of more than just food. Their world is a tranquil dreamscape of rustling leaves and distant mountain echoes, and the panda's life is characterized by solitude as they travel alone beneath the green canopy. Except for a brief period in the spring, when instinct summons them to the impossibility of continuation, they do not seek friendship. A female panda's physiology provides a limited window for the creation of life, and she is fertile for only 2 to 7 days of the year. Males, dispersed over the huge wilderness, must locate her quickly, overcome the gaps between them, and accomplish an almost legendary feat. The fight is far from finished, even if, in spite of everything, the stars align and a cub is created. A baby panda, a delicate creature no bigger than a mouse, is a whisper of existence. Its pink, blind body is completely reliant on its mother, whose clumsy stature almost seems ludicrous in comparison. Furthermore, if 2 are born, fate is cruel, and one will frequently be abandoned in favor of the stronger brother, leaving the other to fend for themselves. A choice as old as time itself, ingrained in the rules of existence, but no less heartbreaking to witness. Survival odds are still harsh. Panda infant mortality is excruciatingly high, serving as a sobering reminder of how fleeting life is. The weather must be favorable, the mother's milk must be adequate, and the cub must muster the will to survive even under the best of conditions. In the ever-thinning fabric of the panda's survival, one error, one unfortunate event, and another thread is lost. A being that finds logic funny. However, despite all of their hardships and self-inflicted burdens, the panda continues to be a mystery. A species that, in spite of everything, chooses to be happy. As though gravity were a humorous prank, they fall from trees. With the joyful recklessness of a summer child, they roll down slopes, possibly as a way to disguise their scent, or possibly as a way to remain warm, but mostly just because they can. They cover themselves in horse excrement, a strange and perplexing habit that scientists have not yet entirely figured out. Their folly has an odd wisdom to it, and their ridiculousness has a poetic quality. The panda is a silent protest in a world that values efficiency and rewards adaptability and ruthlessness. It doesn't change as we would like it to. It endures because it is cherished, not because it is strong. The cost of human labor. But even love can't protect them from us, the most destructive force they have ever encountered. Their forests used to be a vast, uninterrupted kingdom of greenery, where bamboo waved like the waves of the ocean. These days, the human world encroaches more and more, splintering what little remained of their refuge as highways cut through their lands and railways split their borders. The panda, a species already on the verge of extinction, is stranded in dwindling natural areas, its future hanging by the threads. They were almost wiped out by poaching, deforestation, and the unrelenting advance of civilization. They were reduced to an almost hopeless number by the 20th century, and their future was a spectral shadow. Nevertheless, humanity did something uncommon during this horrible period. We battled for them. Pandas have been rescued from the edge of extinction thanks to breeding operations, conservation initiatives, and the careful construction of safe passageways throughout the terrain. They persist even though they are still scarce and their existence is still extremely precarious. However, the wild cannot be adequately replaced by captivity. Pandas are safe but not really free in zoos and research facilities, which have turned into sanctuaries but are really just gilded cages. The struggle to recover and protect the territories that were always theirs is still the real conflict in the woods. The idiotic miracle. Some claim that the panda is an evolutionary error, a remnant of a botched experiment, and a species so unfit for existence that it almost begs to die extinct. Maybe, though, they are something far bigger, a reminder, in their awkward, round-bellied, bamboo-munching manner, a reminder that physical prowess and clever intelligence are not always necessary for survival, that sometimes life endures because it is treasured rather than because it is the best option, that even the most unlikely, even the most stupid, deserve their place under the sky in the vast, wild wilderness of life. Thus, the panda persists, a nomadic idealist in a world that has all but forgotten it, a creature that is perpetually hovering on the brink of mythology, rolling through the forests of time, wrapped in the colors of ink and snow. The simple truth they represent, that love may sometimes rewrite fate despite all odds, may be their greatest gift to us, more so than their beauty or charm. And what is a miracle if that isn't one? Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more interesting videos.